So when you have an industrial cluster, it means that you have people who can be working for one company and not only bring their knowledge and bring their hopes and bring their dreams, but they get training, they get mentoring, they get coaching, they get tacit knowledge, they learn everything, and then if they have a bunch of rivals that are in the same neighborhood or the same city, if they get fired or they quit or they have a baby and then they want to come back to work and someone's taking their job, they can just go across the street to another company, and so you retain that knowledge as kind of a collective intelligence. So this is probably the highest concentration of blockchain and crypto knowledge of anywhere in the world that's within walking distance, because you probably have about 15 companies, and one block over that way is where Science is. Science raised only the second security token. Basically, they did all the securities work that the SEC wants you to do to raise their money, and they use that as a fund to fund other blockchain companies. So you have this very rich spawning ground. Santa Monica only has 80,000 people, but by some measures it's got something on the order of 10 shared workspaces, and by one count 4,000 startups. So as far as I know, right now there are more startups per capita and more startups per square meter, especially if you just include the downtown in Santa Monica, than any place else in the world, and possibly even any place else in history. And the core of those startups are the blockchain and the crypto companies. And I haven't heard too many people being negative. In fact, I'm here at a Christmas party for Blockchain Beach, the organization, and I haven't heard one person talk about the downturn at all. I haven't heard one person talking about laying off people or complaining or looking for a job or all that. Everybody's happily working on their projects. So somehow we have a place where people are doing things for love rather than money, but you know, there's a saying that if you do what you love and the money will follow. That seems to be happening here. So if I were to give advice to someone that's saying, where should I go to really be surrounded in an era that's super saturated with blockchain knowledge and love, then I would say do it here. And every time I walk down the street, I meet somebody who's in the blockchain business, so I just have one story to share from there. I was walking down the street a week and a half ago by the Water Grill, and Mark Jeffrey, who's doing Guardian Circle, yelled to me through the window that he had a ticket for me to the opening screening, the world premiere of the movie Trust Machine, which is Alex Winter. You know, there's Bill and Ted's Adventures. So this Bill from Bill and Ted, the other guy was Keanu Reeves. And so I met Rosario Dawson and the main people in the cast, and it's like a typical thing. You walk down the street, somebody invites you to a party, invites you to a screening, invites you into something, and then you get pulled along in this Mr. Toad's Wild Ride adventure. So that's why I like living here. That's why I like working with people here. Thanks for watching.